I ask for eyes that see, ears that hear, and a heart full of understanding. I thank you for the messages that come through and ask that they get to those that need them. Thank you. So, today's reading, for some reason I used mushroom pictures. It is in regards to an area of growth in your life and getting messages or advice on it from your, whether you want to call it spirit guides or higher self or whatnot. Yeah. So we've got pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Why don't you go ahead and take some time and pause if you need to, and I will meet you at your pile. Okay, pile 1. Your area of growth and receiving messages about it. Make sure these are on the right. Okay, it goes that direction. All right. Any order particular? I'm gonna do this one last. And then here, we're gonna go like this. All right, let's see. Take action. That's a really pretty card. I like the colors. We have clove, which is presence that has a triggering statement and a true statement. Why did this happen to me is the triggering statement, and the true statement is how did this happen for me. It also says, know that you are the star of your life, my dear. You are the lead and the audience is here for you. Okay. And we have dandelion. Interesting. Huh. You know, as often as I use this deck, this card has never come out for me before. Dandelion. It does say wishes will be granted on it. But I am feeling more about, not so much that, but more about the flower in general. And last card is, what do I love most about myself? Okay. I'm going to switch these up like this. Okay. So, your area of growth seems to be about loving yourself, placing yourself in more of a forward position in your own life. Don't place yourself last. A lot of us grew up learning, especially older generations, learning that if you put yourself last, you're putting others forward. That means that you're showing love and you're being giving. The truth is, though, if you put yourself last, you run out of steam real quick. So that's not, it's not the best. So in other words, where are you placing yourself in your life? This is really encouraging to be center stage, to take your life and live it for yourself. I am in awe by this card, the dandelion. You know, there's all the memes that go around or whatnot talk about how, you know, the freaking dandelion can grow in the cracks of cement, whereas roses have to be like treated with with all kinds of care, need all the different nourishment and stuff. But a dandelion can just take off wherever it lands, and it's incredibly special. It reminds me of childhood. it reminds me of, it does say wishes will be granted, or you know how you would pick the dandelion and you would blow on it and the seeds would go and you'd make a wish. And to me, those are special, magical moments of our childhood. And it's a beautiful thing. Also, dandelions are very good for you medicinally. You can use them in salads, you can put them in tea, dandelion root tea. My brain is not coming up with why they're good for you right now. I want to say digestion, but you guys can Google that or tell me if you know offhand. But this is an incredibly special card to me. And I don't think you need to figure out what you love about yourself, because I think you're fairly aware. I feel like you guys, you're fairly put together. You're aware. It's just a matter of placing yourself not last anymore. That's showing love to yourself. And that's what I think the take action is. And you know, I am really feeling a multiple here. There's 3 horses. I'm feeling that it's not just you. Perhaps you have a group of friends, a small group of friends that you all could benefit in this way. Maybe a day of pampering, going to the spa or something, or creating a group that gets together monthly that talks about the difficulties, the growth areas in your life. But I don't feel like you're alone in this. I do feel like you're actually the leader in this. That you may, it's not only beneficial for you, because it just says take the lead. You are the lead. Yeah, I feel like you are. And I don't know what I'm supposed to, I keep seeing this ring around the mushroom, and I don't know if you can, oh goodness. Anyway, there's a ring here, and I don't know what that's supposed to be in the picture, because it's really odd. You don't ever see that in the wild. That's not normal. Maybe for a couple of you, and this isn't for everybody, but maybe you need to be like, you got to put a ring on it. Put your worth up there. You know that you're worth it. Maybe the other person is lacking a little bit. You know, they're not, they need the push. They need to see your strength. Yeah. To hold out for that, to I guess that's not the way I need to say it. It's about, it's not holding out. It's not about waiting. It's about going forward and you taking action and saying, maybe we should get married. Or whatever the next step is for you in your relationship. But that's the image I'm getting, is like, oh, well, put a ring on it. You know, like, you know your worth, Miss Queen, Mr. King, however you know, whoever you are. Area of growth. Okay. Is there anything else? Any other messages? Interesting with the colors. You've got a lot of yellow, pink, and teal in these. And yellow here, and my base is yellow. I mean, it's a pretty combination. I'm hearing it is representing joy. You bring a lot of joy to other people. I really see you taking leadership, being some kind of mentor or guide, or even just the within that friend group. There doesn't have to be any kind of like hierarchy, but just the one that like says, hey, come over to my house for tea, whatever. The one that initiates. Maybe you guys can have some dandelion tea. Oh my God, what a silly. Okay, sorry. I just heard that's the dandelion. Yeah. But you know, it's representing that you are the lion, a lioness, and look at you. Shining bright, bright and beautiful. So don't be timid. If that's what's going on, you don't need to be timid. And give yourself more love and to do so for others. If you see people around you that need the same thing, start that group up. Be like, hey, let's go grab some coffee or tea and lift each other up if that's how it needs to be done. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good. I hope this has been a blessing for you guys. I hope it's been an encouragement. And I really hope that in your daily life that you feel seen and loved and heard. All right. Bye, guys. Okay, pile 2. With your basically magic mushroom is what this is. Which I'm sure some of you know that. All right. Your area of growth and advice on it. We're just gonna flip them over and see what happens. Gladiolas, which is strength. Those are some really beautiful flowers. Oh, wrong direction. 23, the number on the card says ask for help. Interesting. Okay, all right. Coriander, honoring the self. And there's a trigger statement and a true statement. And the trigger statement is, this is the way it has always been done. And the true statement is, I create my way. There's also a little message that says, you are ready to fulfill your desires by thinking outside the box. The path less traveled may be more fulfilling. And the last card, what causes am I contributing to that are bigger than myself? Okay. What I am getting from this is that this is your pride, your strength. You are very strong. I mean, it's perfectly fine to be proud of that. But it is difficult for you to ask for help. And that is your area of growth. I do think it's interesting how you've got like a touch of red in all of these. Not this one, but everything else. You've got a little bit of red in there. You've got red hair. When we have a hard time asking for help, it's difficult to honor yourself, right? It's that's not something we tend to do. We tend to put ourselves last. We tend to keep on giving and giving and giving because we're so strong. We can handle it. We know. Or maybe even it's like what we like doing. Maybe we like nurturing and being that caregiver person. But there is a certain point when we're tired. We're tired and feeling weak, and we have to acknowledge that we're human and we can't do it all. And I feel like this is not actually this is not a question for you. This is more what you tend to do. You tend to think this way. Am I giving my all? Am I doing more? Am I helping in this way? Do I need to, whatever it is, there are so many different options out there. But I feel like this needs to take a little bit of a seat. Take a seat. Relax for a bit. Pamper yourself. Be creative. Paint some gladiolas. Those things can be so tall. I don't know, I'm short, but these things, man, they are long and tall. I am going to encourage you to ask yourself, because this is part of growth, right? Ask yourself why it's difficult to ask for help. And see if you can follow that trail. What are the deeper parts of that? Here's just an example. Why is it hard to ask for help? Because I want to be seen as strong. Why do you want to be seen as strong? Because that's how my parents were, and that's my ideal. I don't know. I'm just throwing examples out there. And if you can, take it a step even deeper and just be like, do I have to be seen that way? Do I need that? Challenge yourself a bit. There is a little bit of another message which might work for some of you, but not all of you. We've got the magic mushroom, and from this I'm getting dreams, wishes, and we have this coriander, which is you are ready to fulfill your desires by thinking outside the box, which this is, outside the box. It's not your everyday, depending on what country you live in. So take your strength, take help from others to accomplish that dream that you've been having. Perhaps there is a cause that you've been wanting to start up or get involved in. Maybe you know someone that could help get you in, get your foot in the door. So that is one option with these cards. Okay, any specific? Yeah, okay. I'm also seeing what I know it's not, but it looks like webbing right here, which reminds me of several things. One, the internet, the web. Two, woven, how people are woven in together. It's who you know, it's who you can talk to, it's networking, interconnecting. So there is something for a few in this group that it's about that. It's about that interconnecting and networking. And if you don't know how to make this dream happen, start asking around. There's no shame in that. Nobody has all the answers. None of us know what we're doing. We have to Google everything. And when you Google, you get 5 different answers. Anyway. Yeah. Are we good? Yep. Okay. I felt the shift of the energy. Okay. I hope that this has been a blessing for you guys, and I very much hope that you feel loved and seen and heard in your daily life. All right. Much love, guys. Bye. Okay, pile 3 with your mossy green and rusty red mushroom. Oop. Got that one. Okay, we've got the tulip, which talks about fame. Card number 29, invite peace. Fennel, which is for discernment. There's a trigger statement, true statement. Trigger statement is, it is not my fault. True statement is, I take full responsibility. And at the bottom it says, shift into your body and listen. Release the emotions you have been storing and move forward. And last card. Oh, that's so pretty. Am I giving up when something gets too hard, or do I push on? Interesting. Look at these colors of these ones right here. Got all this yellow and gold. I mean, sorry, gold and blue. Okay. Okay, so, sorry, I'm sticking to my chair. I do not, it could be that this is for actual fame, as in the world, but what I'm feeling is it's more about what you are known for. What does your family know you for? How are you seen by others? I feel that meditation is important. There's something, it's not a positive thing. There's some viewpoint that someone has of you, that's not in a good light. And I'm not saying whether it's true or not. I don't know. I don't know you and your situation. Also, there's no judgment. We all go through things. We all learn. We all develop. But I feel like there's some meditation that's needed. Some calming. And we all play a part somehow, right? Even if something is mistaken, even if we meant something a different way, we still all have a portion of it that is still ours to control in a way. We can't control how other people see us, but we can try. We can try and continue to put effort forward to be like, no, this is who I am, you know, if they're not getting it. As far as I feel like this is an important question for you with this situation. And it's not one that's easily answered. I can't tell you. Am I giving up when something gets too hard, or do I push on? That's different for each circumstance, right? It's good to know when to quit. It's good to know. If there is something that you just suck at, and you keep trying and you keep trying and you don't grow from it and you keep sucking, it may not be for you. That's okay. Some people don't have beautiful voices when they sing. That's okay. They can still have fun and sing, but they're not meant to be famous with it. And that's all right. But I think that for you, with whatever your situation is right here, do you continue to push on? Do you believe that these people can see you in the light that you think you have? If not, should you give up? Do you release the emotions that are difficult with this, because that is a difficult situation, especially when it's family, and move forward and move on? It's very possible that, and maybe there's a saying, and I can't remember the amount, please don't quote me on this, but something about someone needs to hear something 10 times before they believe it, something like that, before it gets stuck in the head kind of thing. So there is a point to continuing to try, but again, that's you. And I say invite that peace in and do that meditation. Ask from your guides in regards to this particular. Okay. They want me to grab another card for you. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so this card I was given, and then this card refused to go back in. So I kept it out. Oh. We've got Watchers, Transpersonal. Interesting. And Whale Song. These were not even close to each other, just so you guys know. 60 and 61. Whale Song with Resonating. And again, we've got Blue and Gold. I feel the need to read these. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got to read this to you. It's worded better than I could possibly do. So here we go. When Watchers appear, it is an invitation to stop doing. Pause, get off the treadmill and take a deep breath. Find the witness within, the one who can observe the fire and fury happening around you, but is not caught up in any of the drama. The time is right to step back. If you have a thought or opinion, keep it to yourself. If you have a feeling that needs to be expressed, do so in the shower. Do not engage with the action happening around you. Simply observe. Watchers show up to direct your attention to the horizon and away from the anthill in front of you. Others might think you are simply doing nothing, but let them know that you are helping the sun to set in the evening sky. There are bigger things to attend to. You have spent such a long time trying to correct the course of events and actions of others. Let it be for a short while, as you become the observer rather than the doer. Yeah. And Whale Song. There are moments in life when you have a sense of déjà vu, that you visited this place, these feelings, this person before, and you know that a new opportunity to dance has come around again. Yet there is a haunting quality to this, a melancholy, as life's mysterious fragility is also underlined. Like a whale song that pleads for its simple notes to be matched by another, you have a short time to capture this essence and let it resonate in a way that is potentially transformative, but only if you don't turn away. Sometimes you may forget the moments of your humanity, your truest desires, because you've become so earthbound and calculating, striving and doing. You're so overstimulated by the chase and what you're exposed to that you forget your heart. Now it's time to jump in the water and play. And be reminded of your creative self, your collaborative impulse to sing along, seeking harmony, beauty, purpose, and meaning. At this moment, that is your exact invitation. You will achieve more than the plans you set in motion if you use this opportunity to explore, be curious, and take a much-needed break from what your mind thinks it needs to accomplish. Your heart is calling. Answer it. So, there you have it. You have an answer. That's a lot about this, is all about this. Invite peace. Frickin' let go. Easier said than done, but where your focus goes is where the energy flows, right? And that's where things start to happen. So if you focus on peace, that's what you're going to get. If you focus on the drama that's happening with however people are seeing you or whatever, that's what you're going to get. And they're telling you right now to take a step back and breathe, relax a bit. Maybe focus on your creative side. Yeah, that's really beautiful. I'm glad that they asked me to pull some cards for you guys. Yep. Is there anything else? Anything else? Anything specific? No. Okay. And we're good. All right. Gosh, I hope that was a blessing for you guys. I hope that you, during your daily life, feel seen and heard and loved. And I have much love for you guys. Bye.